Good morning. I have some good news from Ireland. I was reading the Irish Times. This was the headline. Plan to introduce hate speech laws has been dropped. Minister for Justice confirms. And then a bit further down, it's the Minister for Justice, Helen McEntee. I think she's very, very popular in Ireland, isn't she? Right. She said the incitement to hatred element of the bill does not have a consensus. So they are dropping it. And she said it will be dealt with at a later time. So she's planning to come back with this thing. Right? Now, of course, this is good. I mean, there is a debate, there are protests, there's pressure, you know. So I like it. I remember this bill. I think it was like the police could come into your home, take your laptop and take you away if they suspected of something. You know, you were a bad guy, you were a bad person, you were writing bad stuff on the internet and they just come in. Right. That's what I remember. So that's good. Now, this thing, now lately, just in a few days, I heard of 2 people who got seriously sick, people that I know, right? And I was listening to Peter McCullough, and he said, we have data now suggesting every cancer increasing worldwide in virtually every organ system, and it's related to the needle. And I heard different numbers. If you took 2 of them, there's a 5 times higher risk that you will die. Things like this. Lots of different numbers. And I was thinking, you know, it already happened. This thing happened. They did it to the people already. So I don't feel there's anything that I can do, of course. You know, there was a time back in 2020 we could do something about it before it came, right? But it wasn't easy, was it? You know, you talked to somebody and they looked at you as if you were Charles Manson, right? And now it's done, isn't it? And they are introducing it into other needles. So it looks like a certain percentage of the people, they will not take anything, right? And then the others, they will take everything. That's what it looks like. So I don't feel that there's anything I can do about it. You know, and the governments and media and the authorities, they just ignore it. You know, I have this feeling now that they are getting away with it. I'm sorry to say this, but that's how I feel. I can't not see this. I think they are getting away with it. See, I hope I'm wrong about this. Absolutely. Oh, it's a weird situation, isn't it? And you see this, you know, you're out walking with 50 guys. You're walking down this street, right? And then there's a big hole in the street. And you say, okay, there's a big hole there. Big one. And the other 50, they say, no, there isn't. There is no hole. It doesn't matter what they say, right? Because there is a hole. It's still there, you know. Even if you're the only one saying it, the hole is still there, right? So these people who are ignoring it or trying to get away from this, it doesn't really matter, it's still there. People are getting sick and, right? So I just decided to leave this thing. I'm going to talk about it, of course. But in my mind, I'm just going to detach myself from this thing. Because I feel there's nothing I can do about it. Right. So how do you feel about it? Yeah, I'm going to fight. Of course I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight to see these people facing justice. Absolutely. Because we can still do it. I just think that they are going to get away with it. So what do you think about this? All right. Be good.